Hello everyone, this is Denis Vasilev. Today I'm featuring one of my usual workouts, and I would rate this workout as a moderate load. So I will have today 5 minutes of long cycle with 33 kg kettlebells, and then 2 rounds of 2 minutes of cleans, and then I will have squats, and then I will have push-ups. So that's a classic long cycle workout, classic GPP, and in this this workout was done on 19th February. It was just 1 week before a big competition, Cali Open, where I will do 10 minutes of long cycle with 32 kg kettlebells. So that's why, like this workout, I'm not pushing it too hard, but it's decent, and that's how I'll explain you why. So long cycle. See, I'm working on it now. 5 minute set. So 5 minute set, you know, by kettlebell lifter standards, is not considered as a toughest workout. It's obviously just only 50%, half of the distance that we do for competitions. So that's a matter of pace. And it can be really hard when you go absolute fast, but if you go competition pace, so that will be considered even as an easy workout. So what I do here is I don't want to go too fast, because competition sauna then wants to really burn all of my energy, physical and mental. My best result in 5 minutes with 32, 60 reps. So I can go pace 5 minutes all the way, but it just will be not smart for me to do that 1 week before competitions. So the reason why I do 5 minutes, just to kind of feel how I'm cruising, you know, and I actually want to test out my competition pace. And my competition pace that I want to go is 9 reps. So that's my target, 90 reps. And to kind of imitate a bit better this whole competition situation, how I will feel, you know, at the end of the set. Even I go with 9 reps a minute, I just want to go with a little bit heavier weight. So that's why I'm lifting 33s. So it's a competition pace for 32s, but I'm lifting 33s. And I'm thinking behind it, if, you know, pace 9 will feel comfortable with 33s, then, you know, even for 10 minutes long, this pace should feel really good with 32s. Well, but last minute always strong, so that's why I'll finish this set strong with 12 reps a minute. And here I'm really trying to imagine myself. Well, basically, when you go with only one 5 minute set, in my head, it's like last 5 minutes of 10 minute set, right? If that makes sense. So like I'm looking at these reps as my minute number 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. How will I handle the pace, the acceleration? So that's why I'm trying to be really comfortable and efficient and accurate with my technique through first 4 minutes, and then last minute should be always strong, should always be acceleration. Finishing the first minute. That was really good. By that time, I was lifting 33s for over a month. And I got really comfortable with it. I'm really happy with the set now. Everything works as I want it to be. Well, it's obviously not an easy workout, but it's just acceptable level for difficulty. I feel like I'm in control, grip worked fine, legs work well, bump is good, hip fixation feels comfortable, bells doesn't feel too heavy. And even this 12 reps a minute, the last minute feels quite natural, like I'm so comfortable with this 1 rep in 5 seconds. Well, I obviously with 32s I cannot go for 10 minutes long this way, but when it's a shorter period of time, it's totally, I feel, enough time and power to manage these reps.
11. Awesome. Woo. 12. All right. Good job.
Solid finish, 48 reps.
48 altogether.
And now the long cycle is done. And usually in the training methodology I'm following, I'm trying to do about 10 minutes of kettlebell lifting per workout. But again, I have only 1 week to go to competition, so I don't want to do so much of a long cycle. So solution for me is to get closer to this time frame by adding a couple sets of cleans. And when you're in long cycle, you cannot ever go wrong with cleans. That's the whole power of long cycle, the most difficult part. And it's always nice to have some extra strength, some extra skill in cleans. So that's why after long cycle I took about 5 minutes of a break, and I'm going with 2 sets of 2 minutes of cleans, 33s. 2 minutes break in between. That's the first set. You see, long is not long between long cycle and cleans, because I still want to challenge my endurance a little bit, just force myself, to get a jump recover from one set after another with a minimum amount of time. But pace-wise, this first clean set I'm going quite easy. Usually kind of a strong clean pace when it's 150% of the long cycle pace. So let's say if that's a pace 9 for long cycle, then cleans should go about 14-15 reps a minute. You see here I'm doing a first round. It's about 11 reps, first minute. Second minute will be 14 reps. So kind of first minute was very easy, second minute was a little bit better, 25 reps. And I of course feel fatigue after 5 minutes of long cycle, but that's the beauty of it. See, that's how, it's only 2 minute cleans, but you basically get an experience of being on the last minutes of your long cycle. It's always worse that you've already done a 5 minutes long cycle, and it's an additional minutes of cleans. So grip is not that fresh, and I'm still trying to handle those 2 minutes. First set done. Only 2 minutes of break. And again, everything feels quite good and under control. I don't feel exhausted, that's definitely a work, but I like it. Back feels strong. And last set with kettlebells for this workout. Second set of cleans. And again, first minute. I will not be pushing pace too hard. Just consider it comfortable. Kind of trying to enjoy the swing. You can see I kind of check on the rack position, kind of moving shoulders a bit, moving kettlebells, make sure that the elbows sitting where it should sit. I also check on my hand insertion. Get comfortable and make sure that I'm not squeezing too hard handles in the rack position, and I'm not stretching palm too hard, and that just tips of the fingers just resting on top of the handles, both hands, left and right. I also have this comfortable transition from the rack to drop, kicking elbows a bit from the rack and dropping them. Well, and that's a very last minute with kettlebells for this workout, so I was trying to push it a little bit, accelerate a little bit, last minute. It's such a great feeling when you're in a good shape, when precision is good, you just feel like a crane. Everything, each rep goes right into the spot. Really nice, kind of everything, timing is good. Pendulum is long enough and accelerating pull on time, elbows landing where they should go. So, again, that's not a workout to chase the limits, but just had a decent, moderate work and have total control of it. That was the mission, and it's going really well. preparation in the last minutes will not burn too much of energy. That's a short effort. Yeah, it's a hard work, but only for a couple seconds. So I'll recover quickly after that. So after cleans was about 10 minutes of break, and now moving to GPP part, general physical preparation. And that's a big set in terms of reps. This back squats I'm doing now, it's 100 reps. It's actually absolute maximum reps I ever do for squats. And I'm actually a bit over a month by the moment of this video doing squats, and I've started very light with just empty bar, 45 pounds, 20 kilograms Olympic bar, and my routine looks like, you know, I'm mixing, alternating intervals, interval workout and competition style workout, where it's few 1 minute sets and then 40 reps and then like 3 1 minute sets and then 60. So, and I do 100 reps with each weight on my weight, and usually that's about 20 pounds increment. So it was 100 reps with 45 pounds, and then with 65, and then with actually after 65 I just moved to this 95 pounds. So that's quite a light weight, 95 pounds in kilograms, that's about 40-45 kilograms, not very challenging, but a decent volume. And again, it just fit right where I'm at in training cycle now, because it's only 1 week to go before competitions, so I don't want to go on my maximum weight for 100 reps because I will be sore for a few days, but after 100 reps with the light weights I'll be okay. So it's again just a good endurance work for strength, endurance work for legs, but not too hard, and I know that I'll be fine by the next weekend. I will handle the competitions. I've done several videos on my squats routine, and I just want to say again that this squat serving for particular purpose to make my legs capable of 10 minutes long cycle with 32 kg kettlebells, and that's why I have such amplitude, which is not too deep. You can see I'm kind of barely reaching the parallel to the floor line, like hips horizontal, maybe just a bit shy of it at the bottom point, but it's totally enough. And actually that's twice as amplitude as my second deep in long cycle. The width of the stand is about long cycle wide, maybe a little bit narrow. What's important here is knee lockout and relaxation at the top. You see right now moving slightly. So I'm building habits of this cyclic work, where I'm using muscles a little bit, but I'm letting them rest, so this way they last longer. It's not like I'm pumping the squats with this non-stop 100 reps, you know, that I cannot walk anymore and cannot do anything after my set. No, that's not the purpose. I want to keep going as long as I want to. 100 reps, 150, 200 reps with kind of light or moderate weight. You know, that's what called the strength endurance, and that's what I need basically when I will go for long cycle. I want to keep lifting these bells for 10 minutes long with the pace I want. So my legs should be ready for such work. They should be ready to make effort and then take a quick rest, you know, like top fixation position, let's say, or rack position, and then again make some effort and then take a bit of a rest. So that's what I'm practicing now doing these squats. You see I'm doing the dynamic phase, I'm going down, I'm going up, and I let the legs rest and reset a little bit so they will be able to take a next rep and next and next and next. So at the end, well, of course I feel some fatigue, but it's not the maximum of my limits. You know, this 100 reps is just I stop there, but I theoretically can keep going and going. So legs work is done. That's all for legs for this workout. Now upper body, and that's also actually good timing because it's my final workout for push-ups, and target is 100 reps, and well, perfect timing. I'm saying because it's 1 week before competitions. You know, I don't want to match my final push-ups set with long cycle competitions. You know, like a day before or even day after. It just will be a little bit too much to put all of the tests at one day or a couple days. So that's why you see this final test set for upper body done kind of slightly in advance. You see, it's like 7 days in advance. So I'll do this my maximum set for push-ups now, and then I will have 1 week to let my upper body rest, recover after the set. Well, I will do something very easy next couple workouts, like sets of 15-20 reps. But that's basically a test of preparedness, readiness of my upper body for my kettlebell sport performance. And also I've done a couple of videos on my push-ups, and again, it's very connected with my kettlebell sport routine. I'm imagining myself lifting bells when I'm doing these push-ups. And you see the stance is quite narrow, also like shoulder wide, maybe just a little bit wider than shoulder wide. And I also practicing elbows lockout here at the top. If doing the squats I was practicing knee lockouts, here elbow lockouts, because that's what I need from top fixation. And the same story is that I want a bit of a reset of the muscles at this top fixation, where I'm locking the elbow and kind of I'm loading frame and muscles. Well, they secure the position of the body, but not actually lifting, carrying the weight. And when it's push-ups, carrying weight of the body. When it's a long cycle, then carrying the weight of kettlebells over your head. So when the elbow is not locked, it means muscles carrying this weight, and if you do it for time, you obviously get tired very quickly and you cannot stay in this position anymore. But when you're loading the frame by locking the elbow, well, this way you can stay way longer, because you're not wasting and burning your muscle strength, and you just, the weight is just resting on your frame, and muscles just just holding the posture of your body with way less energy spendings, and they can do this job way longer than carrying actual weight. Well, doing these push-ups for me is complete rep when elbow is locked at the top. At the bottom, you see, I'm not really working hard on touching the floor by my chest, and it's obviously will be harder set this way, and that's not a bad thing to do. Probably, if you want to have a more difficult workout, can also control this part by tapping the floor by your chest. But I'm not doing that, and I'm mostly just thinking about my elbow situation, where I'm getting over the 90-degree under my elbows. So that's for me kind of a pass point. With my shoulder lower than my elbow, I feel like it's that was a rep. Well, of course I'm not touching the floor by my knees, but you see, once in a while I can allow myself kind of shift weight from the left arm to right, to raise the pelvis a little bit, kind of to reset slightly. Well, 100 reps done in 4 minutes. Also rather good work. That's it. Workout is complete. Thanks for watching.